Soviet radio, yes sir. People don't like Fallout 4, and Fallout 4 is really like Chicken Joe from Surf's Up.
Tell him. There's a crash vertibird
Up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war.
Might have seen it.
Fallout 4 is my favorite game of all time. I love this game. I remember seeing the trailer for it for the first time in 2015. I had never touched Fallout nor Skyrim. I just hit 8th grade, okay? So I'm 14 years old. I'm watching the trailer for Fallout 4. My jaw's dropped. This game looks amazing. It's everything I've ever wanted in a video game. Okay? I have an Xbox One at the time, and it's February. It's February 2016 now. It's February 2016 now. Fallout 4 has been out for a minute now. It's Automaton was out, and I built a PC. And when I built that PC, I was like, yeah, all the free-to-play games are gonna be cool. I'm gonna play League of Legends, TF2, but I really want like one really cool game to play on the PC. So I bought Fallout 4 with the season pass, and it was my first Fallout game. I've played every other game now since, but oh my god, I love this game. This game is sick. Okay, it's really Skyrim with guns, first of all. It's sick. Nick Valentine is my favorite companion. You can catch Deathclaws. You can build robots. It's Skyrim post-apocalyptic, dude. It's sick. It has guns, dude. It has all this cool stuff. Like, you go exploring. You can build buildings, man. You can... This is the best game. I have 800 hours in this game. Every time, the Wi-Fi went out and we couldn't pay it. Every single time, I'd fall asleep or clean my room to the Fallout radio. The mods, bro. I have modded radios. I can listen to Juice WRLD in my Fallout 4, bro. I listen to EDM in my Fallout 4. The music, the radio, the NPCs, the conversations you can have with them. This game is so interesting and so awesome. I love all the companions. I like all the factions. Okay, I typically end the game Minuteman General. It's just how I like to do it. But this game's really drippy. It's really aesthetic, man. It's my perfect game.
I still remember it like it was yesterday, February 14th, 2016, driving home from my 14th birthday party in the backseat of my mom's car. I was on the Steam app looking to buy my first PC game. I had seen the trailer for Fallout 4 and it was everything I had ever wanted in a game, fully realized. When I was 12 years old, playing Black Ops 2 with my cousins, cousin Andrew asked me, "Mark, what was your dream game? If you could play any game and you could make it any way you want, what would it be like?" And I told him, it would be on Earth, it would be the apocalypse, there would be guns, but you can still use swords and stuff, and it would be just as good. It would be like GTA, there'd be a first person and a third, customizable character like GTA Online. And then he told me, "Hey man, that sounds exactly like Fallout 3. And I said, "Huh? I'll have to check it out." I was so jealous that something like that had already existed, and I hadn't experienced it yet. This sent my thoughts into a rage, leading me to dismiss the game entirely. And now, here I was with Fallout 4 and Season Pass in my shopping cart, ready to buy, excited more than ever to play my dream game. How was it? Well, it's still my favorite game. Don't get me wrong, New Vegas is great, and I love every Fallout game for its own reasons. Yes, even 76. But 4 is my personal favorite of them all. And today I just wanted to tell you guys why I think it's so great and the perfect game to get you into the series and the world of Fallout. I want to start with the character customization. The player models look good and are aging gracefully for the time. You can make just about anything you can imagine and mod everything else. My first 100 hours of the game, I played the intro probably 20 times because I kept remaking my character to respec and try different combat styles and gameplay options. To summarize briefly, my favorite part of Fallout 4 is the player expression and artistic liberty given to the player character. Fudge Muppet, an incredible YouTube channel, makes a living showcasing all the different ways and flavors you can conquer the wasteland. From my first ever build to endgame, I went with Sneak Vats, very original. I know, I ended the game with Minutemen and couldn't wait to do it all again. This time Brotherhood baby, Gatling lasers and T-60 power armor with jetpack and Tesla coils all day. I've beaten the game countless times with a variety of builds and gameplay styles. And the build variety given to the player through perks and weapons really makes any given playthrough feel unique and different from other people's. You can play the game melee only or fists only, run around throwing hands all day. You can be a gun expert, a ninja, a Splinter Cell agent. The world is your oyster, and the only limit is your imagination. All of the unique legendary weapons like Krem's Tooth, Grognak's Axe, Furious Power Fist, Explosive Tommy Gun, the 2-shot 45, Adam's Judgment, Kellogg's Pistol, all the modded weapons made by the talented artists from the fanbase. Armor. Fallout 4 does power armor the best. It does all armor the best. Drip, ballistic weave, it's all done here perfectly, especially with mods. Thank you, Eleonora. Be whatever you want to be in the post-apocalyptic wasteland of downtown Boston of 2287 after a nuclear war. The world is rebuilding with settlements like Good Neighbor, Diamond City, Sanctuary, The Castle, Covenant, Institute, Far Harbor, just to name a few. Side rant. Fallout 4 power armor is the best. You can customize it to have flames or be any color you want, especially with mods. Let's not get into the Nuka-Cola variants or Fallout 76 armors or just the Fallout 4 mods. They're all amazing and incredible. Oh, you get the power armor in the first 20 minutes of the game. Crybabies, don't wear it. The main story is fine. It raises some deep questions on whether or not Nick Valentine deserves human rights or death. A machine made to think it's human. Very Blade Runner, very cyberpunk, very cool. My favorite way to play the game is to ask myself, what do I care about? What do I want to do? And more often than not, it's side quests, build awesome towns for people to live in, rebuilding the world, and just generally exploring and spending time with the world and the characters. The side characters are so good. Some of my favorites that come to mind are Dance, Maxon, Piper, Preston, Kate, Sturgis, Mama Murphy, Hancock, Strong, Curie, Mary McDonough, Ellie, Nat, Sean, Virgil, Dima. The list goes on and on. The world is filled with deep characters, rich with backstories and lore to learn. They all have different personalities, different quirks, different things that they like, different things that they do throughout the day, different places you can find them in the map. They all have their own lives. These are all people that you can pull up to and talk to and hang out with and spend time with. And that's awesome. You can romance them. You can give them custom armor and pick what weapons they use, where you want them to live in the world. The factions are amazing. Good Neighbor is amazing. Diamond City is amazing. Survival difficulty is amazing. Radio is amazing. Graphics are amazing. Immersion is amazing. Companions are amazing. The mods amazing. The game amazing. Next, I want to talk about factions for just 1 second. The Minutemen are my favorite. They are DIY. DIY faction. You get to be the leader and you can easily make it the most powerful player in the Commonwealth, especially with the player influence. You can arm the world with towns filled with soldiers ready to fight for you at a moment's notice. They're Assassin's Creed 3 themed. The Brotherhood of Steel. Fuck yeah, brother. Based off Leonidas' 300 Spartans, they wield power armor and every weapon known to man. They are steampunk and love machinery, engines, explosions. The best thing about them to me is their commitment to the goal and the mission. They remind me of Gears of War or Halo Spartans, but the post-apocalypse version. Highly recommend doing a full Brotherhood devoted character. Destroy all the other factions. Ad Victorium. Makes you feel like a military super soldier Call of Duty Titanfall 2 badass. Railroad. I hate on them as much as anybody, but the more I think about it, the more I get it and like it. They are Anbu Black Ops from Naruto. They are Black Ops 2. They are doing the hard shit no one else wants to even think about. Fighting Blade Runners and the Illuminati just for what they believe in. And to give synths, which they believe are people, a new life. A very beautiful concept. It flies over people's heads. But Tinker Tom, Gloria, Deacon, Desdemona, and the Assaultron are all excellent guild members. They're spies. Think Assassin's Creed, Black Ops 2. That's how I see them, and I like and enjoy them very much. Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid. The Institute. Essentially a science project gone wrong. AI was given consciousness and is trying to conquer the world and outlive the human race. They are rather disconnected from the outside world and see it as nothing but the chaos of peasants suffering from natural selection come to reap what's sowed. You get to choose who remains and who's gone. The Institute and the Brotherhood have a war. The Minutemen can have a war with all three, etc. You can ally or fight with any faction, befriend them all, and work as a double agent. The Brotherhood and Railroad don't get along, but can be allied through the mutual hatred of the Institute. It can all play out whatever way you want, with twists and turns and countless trophies, friends, and memories made along the way. Shooting, slashing, and bashing your way to the top of the food chain in the post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. Side quest! Travis from Diamond City Radio. He starts off as a rather timid, embarrassing, unconfident dork. But if you do a chain of side quests with him and Vadim Borbrov from the Dugout Inn bar, you can actually get a lot more confidence and a lot cooler, and he becomes a better person from doing these side quests with him. Therefore, you have a direct impact on the world through player choice. Side quest with Ironside. Getting his ship to move really reminds me of the quest in Fallout New Vegas where you send the ghouls to the moon. All the companion quests are awesome. Nuka World, Far Harbor, awesome. Fallout 4 is Skyrim with the Fallout skin, and it's awesome. Now, I'd like to take a look at Fallout New Vegas's factions. The Legion, led by Caesar, I think they're dumb, arrogant, barbaric, and uncivilized. The NCR, uptight, corrupt, beta nerds. Who's honestly a Robert House fan? And yes, man, the only good ending. Why do I think Fallout 4 is better than Vegas? I think that there's better roleplay opportunities between armor, weapons, gameplay styles. There's better mods, better companions, better characters, better vibe, better build diversity. It's more replayable. More playtime in the game. The map is bigger, the game is bigger, there's more side quests, there's more weapons, there's more companions, there's more to do, there's more drip. Max and Dance, Nick, Far Harbor, those all exist. Minutemen general build, you can build your own towns, your own houses, any mod, any gun, settlements, the DLCs. Now, why do people think Fallout New Vegas is better than 4? So they say better writing. I like the cutscenes at the end of the game, the little PowerPoint presentation. Joshua Graham, obviously, and the reactive world. Okay, man, check this out. Fallout 4 has better mods, better gunplay, better combat, better melee, better everything, right? Better factions, better companions, companion quests, better characters. People only say they prefer Vegas over 4 when they want to be cool hipsters and hate the new thing because it isn't the old one. These are the same guys who still think about their ex. I don't hate or dislike Vegas in any way, and I'll admit the world building and storytelling are better. But if I could only play one for the rest of my life, it would have to be 4. I played Vegas once. It was 110 hours. It was amazing. Woke up at Doc Mitchell's, 10 luck, 10 charisma. Met the people of Good Springs and found out that the Powder Gangers were looking for Ringo. Walk into a bar and see Joe Cobb, a Powder Ganger, talking to Trudy, the owner of the bar, saying that they're looking for Ringo. Trudy explains that she does not know where Ringo is. However, Joe says he's gonna come and make a ruckus around town if Ringo doesn't show himself up soon. So Rudy, after Joe Cobb leaves, Rudy tells me where Ringo is staying. So I go up and talk to Ringo. And then he offered me to play a game of cards. He called it Caravan. So I played Caravan with Ringo, put a bet on it, and lost. I beat him to death with my fist, got my money back. Met the NCR nerds, met the Legion degenerates. People think Caesar is deep because he has reasons for being a degenerate? Question mark. Leggett Lanius, Caesar, Benny, Yes Man, Veronica, Boone. Those are the cool characters I can think of from Vegas. Dance, Piper, Nick, Strong, Maxon, Dima, Hancock, Mayor McDonough, Ellie, Nick, Buildable Robots, Curie. Fallout 4, more memorable, better characters. What is there to ponder in Vegas? The state of the fictional world of the Mojave? You nerds. Synths are way better. Do Nick, Dance, and Dima deserve human rights or death? What if you were a synth? Blade Runner, Cyberpunk. I played Vegas once. I've played 4 more times than I can count. and I come back for the combat, the quests, the characters. In Fallout New Vegas, the only correct ending is Yes Man. Because why would you trust the corrupt nerds of the NCR? And why would you trust the degenerate Caesar? It just doesn't make sense. And who is Mr. House? Oh, he made all the robots? That's great. Who cares? Whereas in Fallout 4, I can make a very strong and convincing argument for any combination of factions being left on the Commonwealth and or removing one or any of them. Just siding with one of them and getting rid of all three, you can make a strong argument for. Allying 3 and getting rid of 1, you can make a really strong argument for. Any combination of that. It's all valid. Just on a philosophical standpoint. And the same thing happens in Nuka World, where you get 3 factions and you get to decide the fate of them. Same thing happens in Far Harbor, where you get 3 factions and you get to decide the fate of them. Bring Nick Valentine to Far Harbor, obviously, duh. And Automatron is awesome. We got a whole quest line and we get to build our own robot companions. I love the Vault 88 stuff. Making your own vault was awesome. It's a brand new settlement and it added the bench press into the game. So how can you hate on that? And Far Harbor, I think, is the best DLC ever made. And one of my homies, Babbitt, swears by Nuka World. You can beat Fallout New Vegas with any gun, any build. Try that in Fallout 4 Survival. I dare you. Besides, I just like spending time in the Fallout 4 world more. And just AFK, chilling with my companions and settlers at my personalized towns and properties. Death claws in your settlements, as many as you want. Kellogg was an awesome villain to hunt down. He deserves a mention. Next, I want to address some of Fallout 4's biggest criticisms. People say there's no player choice or freedom. But, I mean, there's multiple endings in 4. You can just avoid the Minutemen outright. Nuka World patched Preston out, man. As soon as you're level 50, you can just avoid Preston the whole time. You can player cheat code to level 50 and then go do Nuka World first and then come and be a Nuka World boss for the main story. Voice protagonist is a big L, I will admit, but just mod it out. I'm used to Nate at this point, as this was my first Bethesda RPG. The dialogue is fine. Your choices more often than not are yes, no, be funny, be a dick, more options, or romance. Go send Ironside into space. Go make your own customizable robot companions. Go make them be provisioners. Go build up every single settlement. A drug lord in Diamond City. Go max out every companion's affinity. Do it all in survival with random encounters. Build yourself a little man cave or a castle to get away from it all. And relish in your spoils and glory. The world is begging to be explored and conquered. If people would just look past the surface, they would see how much lies behind the scenes. Almost every dungeon has a named boss and terminals to tell you all about the people that you're killing. The game does nothing but give you context to have all these awesome gameplay moments. Settlement building took this game to another level. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan of 76 in 2024. Fallout 4 is Skyrim with a very gnarly future aesthetic and guns, and I love it, man. I love being the Flame Sword Samurai or the Deathclaw Power Armor Warrior. Feeling like myself in this world surrounded by interesting characters that I care about and actively want to know more about. This game got me to care. It's an environment I love spending time in. As much as I love the ending of the game, I do save the main quest for last, as I love every faction too much to see anyone go. This game gets a really bad rap, and it deserves it for sure. I definitely don't think it's as bad as people say it is. People love to hate, and hate videos do really well on YouTube, and a lot of people made their career for hating on this game. It was the thing to do, especially since IGN gave it a good review. And it was very different from what came before it. I still think it did more good than harm for the series, and 76 and 4 have more playtime than all the other games combined in my Steam library, which I think really says something, and I think is a sentiment many players can relate to. However, I definitely love all the hate and criticism this game receives, because that's just going to make Fallout 5 even better. Listen, bro, I completely get it, man. I came here to rescue Nick Valentine, and I brought Piper with me.
and neither one of them has said a word to each other, nor will they till we're back in their office talking about Sean. What if you could tell Preston to buzz off? Well, bro, you can, like I just told you. What if you could side with Kellogg? Well, I don't know why you'd want to, but after you kill him, you can literally wear his armor, use his weapon, and have his job. One that I don't hear of enough is, what if you could dual wield shish kebabs, bro? Or just what if dual wielding was in this game? And what if it felt more like Skyrim? You know, the melee was more fluid.
People don't like that the Brotherhood want Dance dead, but you can bring Nick Valentine on the Pridwin. But I'm sure there's a mod for that, bro. And I've done a survival playthrough with everybody killable, man. If it was me, bro, I'd go pick a faction to dive into. One of the main 4, or maybe, you know, go get super obsessed with one of the Nuka World ones or one of the Far Harbor ones. Maybe the Atom Cats. Maybe one of the more obscure, smaller, hidden ones. Go make friends with some of the companions, bro. Go make some stories to tell with some of the companions. Go build up a couple settlements. Go tame some Deathclaws. Go make the coolest, strongest robot you can. That'll kill Deathclaws on survival. At the end of the day, I'm glad we have another Fallout game to discuss and to talk about. New factions, new companions, new weapons, new characters. Overall, I love every Fallout game. 1, 2, 3, Vegas, and 76. But 4 is my favorite, and I just thought I'd help you see it from my perspective. Favorite part about it is the player customization, gameplay expression, and combat diversity between people's playthroughs. It's my favorite game to be AFK in, because I can chill with Nick Valentine like we're Wheels in the Leg Man. I can do whatever I want in this game. I can never go to Concord if that's how I want it. I highly recommend not mugging Wolfgang outside of Drumlin Diner. Better than Skyrim, it has guns. Better than Stardew Valley. You can literally play Stardew Valley in this. I've seen one guy on YouTube play for 300 hours without leaving Sanctuary. Play how you want. My first time doing Nuka World and Far Harbor, I killed everyone. Dima dead. Captain Avery dead. Children of Adam dead. All Nuka World factions gone after I got the perks to prove to you all there's player choice. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you love Fallout. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, type what you want to see next. Peace and